So I wanted to make another little quick video about making your list of people. Most people when they start out with this feel like your immediate friends or family is your market and it's your only market. And that is not the truth. Most of the people on my team, especially in the beginning, were not my immediate friends. I was fortunate that my sisters and my mother were interested, but your immediate circle of friends, most of mine still aren't even doing this. They still think I'm crazy. So I want you to make a list and really 100 people to 200 people. I know it sounds crazy, but you know that many people. Think of old high school friends. Go down your Facebook list. Really, that helps. I have old middle school friends, old high school friends, old coworkers, other moms, just cousins, aunts. Like you know a lot of people. And go down and make that list, and then we're going to, circle your top 20 people that either you think would be hot shots on this, or whether they'd be a hot shot or not, maybe they're just somebody that you think could really benefit from this. And there's going to be different ways that you approach these people. Not everybody is going to be a Facebook message. If they are a family member or a close friend, then I want you to get on the phone with them or get face to face with them, because they are going to hear your heart behind why you're sharing this with them. If you just Facebook message, them, then you're one of every other person who Facebook messages them telling them they're doing this, okay? So I want you to challenge yourself to get on the phone with them. If you don't know all the answers, that is not a big deal. Let them know this is something new I'm doing. I have been reading so many stories. I really, really think that you could benefit from this. I really want you to come alongside with me and do this, and let's support each other together. Be vulnerable. If you need help, if they have questions, let me know. I don't care what level of mine that you're on, let me know. Let's do a 3-way call, or I'm trying to figure out the whole Skype thing to actually get face to face with people that aren't local. And I would love to do that with you, because, it's those 3-way calls. I've been preaching those to people, and I think most people are intimidated by them, but you don't need to be. They're super easy. It's no pressure. It's not like you're telling somebody bye over the phone or anything. This is just me sharing my story. I do have a pretty big health story of how I got started in this business. And, sometimes people just need that other person to come alongside and share their story, so you have that third-party validation of what you're telling them. Other ideas of how to go down this list is meet somebody for coffee or for dinner. Again, that's a face-to-face thing. If they're not local, get on the phone with them. Talk over the phone. That's the next best thing, is talking over the phone. Now, if you're thinking of like coworkers or neighbors or people like that where maybe you don't have that relationship with them, doing a house party. I know, for me, I was so thankful this company, we don't have to do parties to sell anything. And that's not the kind of party I'm talking about. It's more of a business launch party. Just invite people to your house. If you are local, I'm happy to come. If you're not, you don't have to know everything about this. Just share a bit about why you got started with this company, what the products have helped people with, maybe a little bit about the business if you want. It doesn't have to be this crazy big thing. If you don't even feel comfortable doing a presentation, just invite people. They do, there's a thing people are doing called sip and sees, and just have some slim made for them to try and just chat. Just talk about, hey, this is why I'm doing it. This is what I've seen. I'd love for you guys to do this with me. What's something, maybe somebody is struggling with, or you are struggling with, and just get conversation going. But again, that's a face-to-face thing. That would get people, face-to-face with you, talking about this and being vulnerable about the struggles that they have. So, going down this list, it's super important. But having this list, another reason I have people do this is it helps you to be organized. When I look back on my last year and a half of doing this, there are so many people that have fallen through the cracks, missed opportunities. And it's because when you're talking to so many people about this, you forget who you talk to, you forget when you talk to, because it's not written down, you then don't follow up. I have done that so many times. And so the biggest thing I want to teach you guys from the mistakes I made is anytime you talk to somebody, just write down the date. You don't have to say what you talked about or, set a date for following up. especially if it is via messaging, you can scroll back and see what you talked about. But write down that date of when you talked to them and be consistent about following up. I now people who maybe I've messaged and they never responded back, or I've talked to and maybe it wasn't the time for them. I try to follow up the first week of the month. I send out a message to everybody, and it would say, hey, no pressure, just wanted to let you know that this month I'm reimbursing shipping, and so I'd love to come alongside you if you're interested in giving this a shot, and no pressure though, or something like that. I mean, obviously that was a little fumbled, but just something. It's not a salesy thing. It's not like, hey, if you are interested in trying this, please let me know. I will offer you this discount. It really is just a no pressure thing. I'd love it for you to try it. If not, no big deal. So, but that following up, that consistency of doing it once a month and every 4 weeks is not, badgering people. Just doing that is, when they come to that point in their life where they now need these products, it's you that's going to be in their mind when they try them, because there's a lot of people doing this now, and you want to be the one staying in the forefront of their mind. I know with my cousin, I ignored her for 11 months. I did not need these products. At least I was convinced that I didn't need them. And finally, I had health issues come up, and it was those health issues and needing a natural approach to them that finally made me realize, maybe I should give these a shot. And it was my cousin, because I knew she was the one doing it. And she was the one following up with me. She was who I contacted. So, and I still have people, maybe I messaged them 10 times. And the 11th time I messaged them, they're like, oh yeah, I was thinking of contacting you 11 times later. So just really, really be consistent. And this list is going to help you be consistent. So I challenge you guys to do this, even if you're a year into this business. Make your list. I am still working on this. I was really bad for a long time, and so now this is something I'm really trying to focus on. So that is my challenge to you. Get it done, okay? Y'all have a great week.